everybody. I wish it didn't do that, but I can't seem to change the quick save bind. Anyway, Bormac here for Neverwinter Nights 2. When we last left off, yeah, we needed to finally head in this direction, I believe. I hate that camera. It seems to be the direction we were heading when I stopped. I don't think these shops have anything I want. So let's just get out of here. Take our 16,000 gold with us. And we can go here now, to the merchant's quarter. Actually, I think we could have gone there in the first place, but there was no real reason to go there yet. How are you guys doing? I'm not doing so hot. Having trouble with my ear. Kind of a off and on sort of thing. Anyway, I won't get too into it. It's not pleasant. But it's vaguely migraine-ish, so if I don't do a full hour today, that's why. But I'll try and tough it out. For you, my viewing public. Or whatever. First, yeah, we need to visit. Look, it's Deacon! But travesty has no voice dialogue. It's just text. But they did make him holding a little mandolin, lute, or whatever you want to call it. And he's got little shoulder pads, and knee pads, and only a shirt. No pants. Deacon, you rogue. Maybe? Deacon is pleased to see. Kobold, what in the 9 hex is a kobold doing in the streets of Neverwinter? Not mean arm. Please do not kill Deacon. Deacon, come here for peace, seek trade. Deacons say that so many times. Deacon tired of it. Sometimes wish people would just attack Deacon with sticks instead of ask. Well, technically, Deacon, you're actually pretty buff, so I think you could kill all the townspeople in Neverwinter. No problem. Not go into dwarven caves, Deacon. Also not to blame if dwarves dig everywhere and then tell everyone else to get out. Gives dwarf many sorries. He knows how dwarves get, especially when ones without beards. Are you a merchant? Merchant, yes, confusing to Deacons, but Deacon figured it's alright to sit here and people give him gold to take away heavy stuff. What are you doing here? Bard, sinker with skills, running from danger, and writer of tales. Since some of Deacon work is hard to find sometimes, Deacon have to look very hard to see where books are. Sometimes find them in trash heap. They would you have for sale? Yay, he's got stuff. Including a belt of agility +1. Which costs more than I have for +1. Also freedom. And I guess freedom's okay. Deacon has some interesting things. He's basically got stuff for all the prestige classes that were in the boxed version. Any of the prestige classes that came in the other 2 expansions are not included in his little shop. Which is a little annoying. It's not like it would have been hard for them to patch it in, but whatever. My last playthrough was with Stormlord, and I was kind of annoyed that he didn't have anything for me. But that's just how it goes. He's also got arrows. And yep, he does not not have more than one stack of the fancy bolts. Let's get rid of the stupid amulet. What is this? Oh, the robe of electrical resistance. Let's just sell it. I know you're used to people buying the heavy stuff from you, Deacon, but I'm going to give you the heavy stuff instead. Owl's Wisdom. What am I wearing? Oh yeah, that thing. Alright, that's fine for now. For some reason he has rags.
Yes.
Do you have anything? You have those. You can get rid of this, I think, but I'll leave it for now.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. That's fine. See you later, Deacon. Maybe when I have a little more money to play around with. And I take a prestige class. So, let's see, watch is in the center here. Let's go say hi. That seems to be all we have to do right now. There's Cormac. There's Marshal Brelena. He doesn't want to talk. Fine. Pathfinding.
So, this is our newest recruit. Cormac told me of your unusual heritage, and he also told me you showed admirable restraint in cleaning up the docks. You are to be commended. I had hoped your restraint in this matter would serve to avoid further violence, but Moya's gang has forced our hand. Last night, they attacked the watch directly.
They put one of our posts to the torch like cowards, and they killed Lieutenant Rowe.
The lieutenant was a good man. His post at the docks was a difficult one, but he always made the best of his position. He will be missed.
Those thrice-cursed murderers now have free rein, but not for long. Captain, let me lead the watch down there. We'll answer fire with steel.
Those responsible for Rowe's murder will answer for it, Marshal. But force will not root out these killers. We will need time and patience. And we will need to rebuild our presence in the docks. If we are to bring these murderers to justice, we will need a new face in the district. A loyal watchman who can wield restraint as well as a sword. That is why I summoned you here. In short, you are to take Lieutenant Rowe's place. I think you are the best one for the job. The watch could use a touch of the arcane. Yes. One that Moya may fear.
Diplomacy? Why would that be a diplomacy check? Let's just do that.
Marshal Cormac has told me of your interest in Black Lake. You may wish to reconsider your intention to go there. Perhaps you haven't heard of the murders there. Another nobleman has been killed. Gentry was but the first. I will permit only the most trusted of the watch to enter Black Lake. Serve me well, and I shall grant you access, but not before.
How nice of you. You have to do it this way or that way. There's no way around it. That way being Moira's way.
I think that will be more difficult than it seems, but yes. It is no easy task, but all I have seen and heard tells me you are the one for the job.
It is for the honor of the Watch. If those killers get away with what was done last night, then any one of us could be next.
Cormac speaks truly. Moya and her men must be dealt with, and the watch can show no weakness. Steps must be taken.
Okay. What do
We
I
cannot
need to
attack Moya's gang directly. They have no base. So we must target their operations instead. Bleed them of gold and men until they have nothing left. The situation at the docks is in danger of becoming worse. What was at first opposition from Moya and her gang is threatening to become all-out war. I had thought they would not risk drawing blades against us in the streets, but through our informants, we've discovered that they are actually smuggling in a cache of weapons to do just that. They're planning for a fight. And if the reports on the number of weapons coming in are true, then the Watch will quickly be outmatched.
Why don't you do what you do if I was playing the evil side?
You are the only one we can trust for the job. Many of the Watch in the Docks district tend to turn a blind eye when coin is involved.
And they should be rounded up as well.
One problem at a time, Cormac. By the time we've dealt with the smuggling, perhaps then the costs of the Neverwinter reconstruction will be reduced, which should allow us to pay watchmen their rightful salary.
Oh, indeed. Because it is the lack of coin, not loyalty. That is the problem. Is that it? Maybe your eyes are blinded by coin too, Captain?
You are the short-sighted one, and your blindness is that of a stubborn mule. This is not a black and white matter, Cormac. The docks are the only revenue source from trade we have. We cannot even patrol the roads for merchants to feel safe. So we need every watchman, even if only as a presence there.
We do not need those scarecrows. Those turncloaks are boils on Neverwinter's name, and they'll give every thief in the city an open door to our throat. If we allow them to become any more blind for every gold coin, we might as well throw down weapons now.
And what do you propose, Cormac? With the funds being diverted to reconstruction, the pittance a watchman makes is temptation for anyone to look for gold elsewhere. We must make do until reconstruction is finished, no matter what it takes.
Jeez Louise. There.
They are bold enough, and no false show of force is going to stop them now.
Silence, Cormac. Enough of this. I think we can at least agree on who should tackle this matter. Lieutenant, you have proven yourself to us, and you have done so at great personal risk, as you are no doubt marked for death by Moya and her gang.
Oh no. I guess I'll have to drag her back
Excellent.
here then.
Now, I cannot say it won't be dangerous, but stopping this operation may come with benefits. Whatever you confiscate from the smuggled goods can be used to build up the presence of the Watch in the Docks district.
And any watchman found aiding these thugs should be dealt with. We need no division in our ranks.
The smuggling operation is your assignment, Lieutenant. I want that dealt with. Once the smugglers at the docks have been brought to justice, I think we will need to fear little in the way of future bribery attempts. Although there are times when bribery can work to our advantage as well.
Our informant left word that the shipment will be smuggled through the back alley in the docks. We need you to go in and stop the weapons from reaching their destination.
Be careful once you're in. The back alley is infested with petty criminals and alley bashers.
I'm sure
now
it
hurry.
is.
That shipment must...
And if I was playing the evil side, it would be infested with watchmen. It's just how it goes. Uh-oh. Cutscene, I think. Yep.
My Lord Nasher, I came as soon as I received your summons.
Ah, Sir Naval. We were just speaking of you. These men are from the Trade Guild, and I was telling them of the Watch's successes at the docks. And they were about to tell me of their renewed efforts to ensure new ships in the harbor this season, to compensate for the loss of overland travel.
The season has been a lean one for Neverwinter, my lord. The citizens will be pleased to see more ships in the harbor and the cargo they bring.
Quite right. Thank you for your efforts, Sir Naval. Congratulations are in order for you and the Nine.
My Lord Nasher, I shall pass along your praise to the Watch. I believe much of their recent success is the result of our new recruits.
So be it, Naval. After the war with Luskan and the Plague, it is good we can finally turn our attention to where it belongs, and the certain matter of back taxes owed at the harbor.
Of course, my Lord Nasher. With your leave, I will return to my duties.
You may go, Naval.
If you're playing evil, he sounds much more annoyed.
After all, the guild and I have much to discuss.
Now he's very pompous and smug. We'll meet Naval soon enough. Getting up there. Also, I don't think the Beggar's Nest exists anymore. Let's just assume it burned down. The less said about the Beggar's Nest, the better.
We came at once when we received your summons, Lord Garius. At such distances, I did not realize your aspect could...
Shadows grant many gifts, Torio. But time is short, and the longer we speak, the greater the chance of detection. Torio informed me of your troubles in infiltrating Blacklake Lawn, so I am sending assistance.
Has she?
The Sea Ghost sails from Luskan to the docks of Neverwinter, carrying allies of our cause.
Allies, my lord?
Yes. I have dispatched agents to assist your infiltration of Blacklake, Torio. Unless you disagree.
Not at all. But I had hoped for the chance to see to the matter personally, without...
I only need more time, my lord. I will find a way past Blacklake's walls.
No, Lorne. You will be needed elsewhere to deliver a message for me to our other allies to the east.
I could spare one of the Circle of Blades, my lord. They are eager for work, both in infiltrating Blacklake or sending word to the orcs.
No, it is not an assassination I need, Lorne. Only your presence. You will be escorting some of our priest allies, who, like the orcs, require a more... personal touch.
We are sending the Shadow Priests to Old Owlwell?
As for you, Torio,
plot,
watch for the Sea Ghost. I shall be in contact with you shortly before its arrival.
Plot. Also, they're no longer here. They despawn as soon as that cutscene is over. Oh no! Look out! Thugs! Injured thugs. Speaking of... Woomph. We're going to be pretty much harassed the entire way to there. Yellow. Maybe not. Oh wait. Yeah, we had to get...
Coming back to the city was a mistake, Nishka. You didn't think you'd slip in unnoticed, did you?
No. I'm just surprised it took you this long to notice. So who's wasting their money on you this time, Benin?
You've got a problem with her, you've got a problem with me.
That's right, Benin. You think I'd come back without some muscle on my side? Well, you thought wrong, and I'm still waiting for an answer. You're too stupid to come here on your own. So who sent you?
Leldon's still got a bounty out on you, Goat Girl. He's even upped the price for those horns.
This one.
So what'll it be, Benin? Run now, or let me remove that empty head from your neck?
Brave talk, girl, but your luck's run out. I'm gonna send you back to the Nine Hells, where your kind belongs.
Hey, home is where the heart is. And I'm staying right here in Neverwinter.
Quora says they don't stand a chance.
Looks like Leldon's in for more disappointment. That was fun.
That's the spirit. A little battle was all we need to get the blood pumping. Almost wish they lasted a little longer.
Quora pretty much smashes everyone at this point in the game. So I guess I just skipped these guys. They're... yeah, I voted the northern entrance to the docks.
Leldon still can't admit that he's the second best thief in Neverwinter. He's taken things a little too personally, if you ask me.
Have a contest or something to prove this?
Well, Loudon and I pulled a job about a year ago. Big haul, too. You should have been there. I was brilliant. So we get back to our hideout and start to divide up the loot, and that's when old Loudon demands a bigger share.
That.
I'm the one who got us past the guards and past the trap at the vault. Loudon was just baggage. He claims he planned it all. Not much of a plan if you don't know the guard patrol routes or that the vault is trapped. If it weren't for me, he would have never have gotten past the front door.
This doesn't sound like it's gonna end
anyway, there's Loudon demanding a bigger share, and he's definitely planned this part out. He's hired Benin and his boys as muscle to make sure I agree. Well, the odds weren't in my favor. I'm delicate, you know. So Loudon and I argued for a bit, but I wasn't gonna win that one, so I got my tail out of there before Benin got antsy. What's worse is they didn't just take my share.
Oh, volume
they took
change.
everything I had. And I wasn't in much of a position to argue, you know?
That seems odd.
Oh, well, I couldn't just let things stand as they were. I mean, I am the best. Loudon's good, and he gets lucky sometimes, but he can't hold a torch to me. So I broke back into his place, stole all the loot, every last copper, and left a note explaining to him how I got past each one of his traps. I didn't get everything they stole back, especially some of the more precious things. But Loudon probably sold them by now anyway. Too bad. And still, I got back way more than my share.
And what happened to all the money?
Well, you know, a few coins here, a few coins there. It adds up. I have expenses. And stuff.
And a gambling problem, I bet. Sure.
Hey, thanks. You know, letting you team up with me was a really good decision. You actually helped me. And you insult me a lot less than the other people do. Anyway, about this mess. I guess the watch will clean these bodies up. Or maybe there'll be a rain or something. Let's go.
Don't worry, the body's already despawned. Let's rest because we're going to need all of Korra's fireballs for the next part. Although I'm sure we'll rest in there as well, but you know, whatever. Wow. Looks like they're having an argument. Oh yeah, here's this group. What direction am I going here? I'm going the wrong flippin' way. Oh, Raleen, huh? It's this group. I don't remember these guys. Through a little gnome. So you're going to break every item in your inventory unless you pay us money. Hearing on about broken dishes. Is there a problem here? Extorting money from this merchant. You have? Since I've made it. Sure, they wouldn't be trying to take money from someone who was unsuccessful. I consider it a rite of passage. I'm still placing you under arrest. Not law-abiding. So be able to do business with one of your rivals instead, gentlemen. Okay. I actually had completely forgotten about this merchant. Boom. Ow. 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 Go away. I hate you. Hate. All of my hate. Korra, kill them. There we go. There we go. Maybe I should play with Kelgar as the person I'm controlling. I just hate to see the AI waste spells. Let's see what you got. Huh. Robe of scintillating colors?